I'm Kayla Farris, and I'm auditioning for the role of Mary McCoy.
Amazing picture on this.
Nobody shoots westerns anymore. You see Alexander and Troy? They were costume parties for hairless men. Poor Heath Ledger and Owen Wilson. You could tell it's what they want, or at least what their souls need. In the original Beowulf epic, Beowulf kills Grendel's mother. In the new version, he boffs her. In the original 3:10 to Yuma, the good guy lives and the bad guy goes to jail. In the Hollywood remake, the good guy dies and the bad guy gets away free, as hedge fund producers get away with murder.
300, Rock.
It did. But we need those classical ideals performed in contemporary context, not just in ancient Sparta. For Aristotle said, when storytelling declines, the result is decadence. We're longing for that third act, that ineffable redemption, that Sergio Leone catharsis, that Old Testament God. Once Odysseus strings that bow, once the man with no name rides back into town, alone, rendering God's thundering justice from the end of his 45.
Fistful of dollars, Rock.
And who introduced you to the best movie ever? We've got to make Sundance. Look at last year's crap. No soul, nor spirit. And what is Lindsay Lohan doing there?
Silicone captures the silicone.
Whatever happened to indie festivals being for indies, for exalted art, not corporate strippers manifesting depraved scripts? Instead of the good, the bad, and the ugly, we've got the bad and ugly. I saw Crushed Silk. It won something, and it was awful. No backbone, no story, no moral premise. Just postmodern pretensions of that Hannah Montana, dumbed down, slutted up Disney aesthetic. All these women are stripping down to get famous. Not famous for their souls, but for superficial semblances. From the girls next door to every Paris Hilton whore. But it's not Lindsay's fault. It's those Hollywood douchebags who exclude the poets who would rescue the damsel in distress with the exalted script. It's the Matrix's eternal assault against the prophet, his word, his honor, and his life. That's what's missing these days. Moral premise. Real men writing for real women. John Wayne and Audrey Hepburn. J.D. Salingers and Joseph Hellers. You know, the only place we see real men anymore is in comic book movies, where they wear capes and masks and their underwear on the outside like Superman. When I came to LA, I came to Hollywood looking to try out for those roles. To play Audrey in Breakfast at Tiffany's. Our generation's Breakfast at Tiffany's. But my first 4 auditions were for a hooker, a lesbian, a stripper in a video game, and a pregnant heroin addict.
Now you get to play all 4 in Mary Does the Legend of McCoy Mountain.
Once upon a time, we had Johnny Cash and Bob Dylan. Now we've got MySpace bands and Simon Cowell. Reality TV MBAs and lawyers and YouTube hipsters who never pay the writers or creators, denying them their sacred right to digital rights, management, property rights. Someone's got to fill this. This film is the beginning. Once we get this to Sundance, paying homage to Lincoln and the Founding Fathers and all the exalted souls who gave their last true measure of devotion for the epic ideals, we have a shot to resurrect America's forgotten spirit and exalt a renaissance.
Give 'em the real McCoy.
And you can tell 'em all that this generation yet longs for poetry. We can take it on home and lead the renaissance. I know we can get investors. Is that on?
Nope.
'Cause I only play a stripper for one man.